Hello everybody, you're here with Claro Beauty with your host Claudia Lara. Thank you very much for tuning in. So today is going to be a day reviewing and my first impression about the, what are they called? The SoniaG Keyaki Minis. This is two new brushes that she just came out with. And as you know, I love SoniaG. So if you're interested on this, please keep on watching. And I have them right here. I started opening and filming. I couldn't remember the name of them, so I had to stop. Anyhow, I'm here. So I just opened it. And also, if you've been following me for a while, you know I haven't been filming. So I will be doing a video, a separate video with the updates, saying hello, where I've been and where my channel will go, etc. I just didn't want to take the time here, if you're here, just to see the brushes. Okay, well, hi everybody. So happy to be filming today. So the two brushes that we're here for are these two. This is the first time I see them, and I mean, I opened them a minute ago, but so let's see. This is one, okay? I'm looking at it, and this is the second one, which is more of a buffer. Now, this is interesting because the reason I order them is I love traveling brushes, meaning I love the short handle brushes. Why? Because they're easy to put in your purse, they're easy to travel with, and they're easy to put away. I don't know, I just love them. Of course, you can't stand them in your usual thing for all brushes. Let me show you a difference in size. So this is a full size, and this is the short handle. So if you have all your brushes, usually are this size. So if you have a special thing where you hang them, then this is a little uneven. Not that uneven, they're not that short. Usually they say they have a long handle because for the makeup artist, usually it's easier to maneuver when it's longer. And I guess for personal use could be as well. I really don't find a big difference. Maybe I'm not holding them dry, but usually I go more inward. Of course, it's me for me because I'm not a makeup artist. But so I don't mind it, and I do like the practicality of being able to travel with or put in my purse. So I'm repeating myself. If you know, if you've been with me, you know these are the things of me, Claudia, right? So happy to be back. All right, I miss you all. I just want to say that. And thank you for all the messages of the people that, you know, kind of call out and see where I was. Okay, that's going to be in the next video. So let's talk about this. So there's this one, and then there's the a little more dense and wider, and this kind of fan. Now, oh, I didn't pick the other one. That's fine. I have few comparisons, and I'm sure you want to immediately see. If you have this SoniaG, oh my God, oh, the Sculpt 2. Thank goodness the name is here. So this is Sculpt 2. This is one of my favorite use for bronzing, putting here the line of the contour bronzing or whatever. I love this brush. So this is the one I was the most curious about the comparison. Now, when I read about this one before purchasing, they compare it more with the Ninja, or no, it's not Ninja. Let me see if I can find here a little bit. It's a humongous, and I do have it, the Niji Pro. That's what they were comparing this to. The Niji Pro, I feel, is a little bigger, tiny bit. Do I have it right here with me? I don't, so I apologize, but I feel it is more like this one. So it is true, it's not like this, but this one seems a little bit smaller. I will try to get it for you guys so I can compare it towards the end of the video. All right, so I wonder, and reason I order it, if it would do the same job as this. And just feeling it, by the way, so soft. It feels that it will. This is soft, but these are shorter. You see this? And so I think this one is much easier to really just go like a little bit here. I think this one is going to be easier to kind of have more product in it. We'll compare it. And then the other one, the buffer, I did read that it was the same exact thing. At least the top part of the head. I'm not seeing it this, well, I guess it's the same thing, right? Well, this one seems smaller to me, just like that. Maybe this is, no, in shorter. You see that? Yeah. And this is a long handle. So that's going to be interesting. I think I would appreciate a little longer to buff powder. So we'll see. Let's play. At least there's only two. And I had different other comparisons as well. It's funny that I started with the comparisons before trying it on, but this is one. So obviously nothing, no comparison, right? Very different brushes. The other ones that I thought of was this, what do you call this brand? You see this one? Kinwangu. Okay, whatever, however you pronounce it. You know I'm bad with names. I had these two sets and it totally reminded me of this. And so let's see. SoniaG is a little bigger. These are small, obviously, but they feel, you know, they're thicker. So to me, this is easier to handle than this one's for sure. This is thick. And the head, I think they're a little different. Obviously the hair is different and the feel is different. I like this one more for tick, 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 like that. It's supposed to be for buffing, but I don't necessarily like it because it's kind of convey, and this top part is higher than this one's. I don't know. I like this one better for sure. So not the same at all. The other one was this one, and see if they compare. The thickness does. This one has a little longer. So I find it a little, and it's, you see this? It's a lot softer, fluffier. So I guess if I didn't want to pick up a lot of product, I will get this. This is more for powder than for bronzing. It actually, I think it came with a powder. So I can see how that is. This one is more condensed, so I can use it. I can still use it for powder lightly, but I think it's more for contouring and bronzing. All right, well, let's try it. I don't know what you would like me to compare, but I'm gonna take this out because they don't feel, they don't look the same. I don't think there's a comparison. What I will compare is this two, just because it is bronzing quality. So the bronze that I picked up, and I should have got another one for more bronzing. This is more contour for me. All I have here is blushes. All right, I'm just back, and this is natural lighting. I'm not using any electric lighting, which I love, but all my makeup now is over there, not here with me. So I'm gonna have to work it out to remember to bring what I do need with you all. All right, well, let's start. Here it is. This is Terra, tone 4. And we're gonna just do that. And then let's apply it. Well, it picked up lightly. I mean, you can see it, right? Nothing and some. So I like that. Okay, so it applies fluffier, less concise, or less specific. And that's what I thought. So if you have just a regular bronzing, it would definitely be better this than this, I think, because of the soft, kind of diffuse quality. Not as much as a blush, for example. Oh, I don't have that one. All right, never mind. Am I gonna keep doing that? No, I do have it. Hold on, because I have my purse and I do carry it on my purse. So not as much fluffy as this. This is another SoniaG, and this is the Hinoki set. I love, 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 love this set. If you haven't gotten it, I really recommend it. And look, I had it in my purse. So this one applies very soft and diffuse. and it covers a big amount of area. This one is a little more concision, a little more product, less diffuse, but it still is diffusing it nicely. So there you have it. Now let me use now this one with the same product on the other side. And let's see if it really makes a difference on how you apply it. And of course I'm trying to use a lighted hand, but with this one I find that I do have to push a little bit in order to really make the mark. So that's already interesting. The other one I barely touch it. With this one I do have to go in there. You see this? I'm pushing my brush in order to make the line and the contour. Of course, as an artist, which I'm not, but the experts know, they always say the tools help, but it's more the hand that uses them, right? I mean, if you know what you're doing, you can do it with any brush. Like people like me, you know, the brush makes a big difference because I need help. So in this case, yeah. So I'm trying to buff it. You see how easy this was and how little, and then with this one is a little more, and I'm trying to shade a little bit more. You see the difference? So look at that. I barely touched this side. All right, so far, I really like this brush. All right. Now, do we want to put blush with this? All right, let's try it just to see. So I have few blushes here to try. We can go with the Sisley, which is very diffuse, and we have the Haus Labs. I don't know if you remember when we last see each other in a video. I really like this one. Let's try it. Let's try it. On all my travels and all this time that I've been packing, unpacking, and busy and all of that, oh my God, perfect. I tell you, I survive just with this Haus blush, which I love. It's kind of a blush highlighter called, I can barely read now, Rose Quartz. So love this one. I survive with this blush and the new Charlotte Tilbury. It came out in December, this one. I think it's the two videos I made last, so you can see my reviews on both products. But these two, they work for the same thing. Love it, because it was so easy and I really felt uplifted with them. So just FYI. Anyhow, so I applied this and look how beautiful. So now I'm loving this brush. I already know. It's sort of a mixture of a brush like this. This is Refer, which also very useful, very concise, pick up the product very well. And this one, which is contouring and bronzing. I think it is totally uses as both, and it almost also uses as this one. This one diffuses a little bit more, but also grabs the product well. So in this case, I think I can use this for what I use this street for. So that is awesome. This is definitely gonna go in my bathroom. When I'm not filming or anything, I'm gonna be using this for everything. I already know this will stay here with my, when I wanna do a full thing, but love it. All right, so what should I try? You want me to try, I ask you like if you can answer me right now, but the other side, I can try a different blush or I can try a different brush and see. Well, let's try a different brush since we're comparing the brushes. This is the one I've been using for most of this time. So we're gonna apply the same blush, you know, blush, brush, my goodness gracious, it's gonna drive me crazy. All right. All right, do you see a difference? I mean, this side and this side look very different. I don't know, the same products, different brushes, isn't it? I like this side better, I have to admit. I mean, obviously I can work with this. This is in the tools I've been using, but I really like this. All right, well, there you have it. Bing, 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 winner. Okay, so now let's put a little bit of powder. Did I bring any powder with me? Yes. And I haven't reviewed this in front of you guys, so let's do it all together. This is the new Charlotte Tilbury. What do they call it? Oh no, it's not this one. Oh, did I not bring it? No, Liquid Chicks. Okay. Oh yes, I did. So this is, well, it's a new airbrush powder. I have the old one or the previous one, and I never really liked it as much. I kept it for comparison purposes. I prefer many other, like Chantecaille or other powders, finishing powders. I love my Dior. But I got this new one, and I do like this one. It's a little lighter on the skin. It's a little more translucent in the skin, and it still blurs and does beautiful things. So we're gonna try it for the very first time right here with you all. And let's use the new brush. Okay, here it is, new brush. Now does it set the name? Yes, Buffer. So what's the other one? This one is called Smooth Buffer. Okay, Smooth Buffer is a long one, and Buffer is a short one. I guess because they say buffer in the Hinoki. Is this Hinoki? There's a name for this set. What did I say? Okay, bear with me, guys. Bear with me. I get stressful when I have this confusion thing. Shouldn't be, right? It's weird. Keyaki Mini. So they are Keyaki. I guess the Keyaki will be for the short. Maybe, but it's the buffer. Okay, the buffer. Okay, so let's do comparison. The first side, I'm gonna do this side, because this is all with the new brushes, with the buffer, the new brush. Okay, there it is. Picks up product. Perfect. Oh yeah. Well, first of all, I really like this powder, this new powder, the new formula. The brush is very soft. And you tell me. Now this powder doesn't have a lot of coverage. I mean, I just noticed my red, right? It's not doing anything for it. My Dior would cover more, but we're looking for the application of the brush and for the powder, if it smoothes up. And I think they do. This is without powder and this is with powder. Very slight different, but it has to do with the powder. This powder is very, very light. It does set beautiful and it bluffs a little bit, and that's the end of it. I think my Dior kind of color corrects a little bit more, so that's why. But if I just want something, I don't feel it. It doesn't bother my skin. It doesn't dry out my skin. I don't think Dior does either, but again, we're talking my favorites, right? So hand on hand there. Oh, I love it. It gives a luminosity. I mean, yeah, we're not talking about the powder, but can you see? I guess the lighting gives this luminosity back regardless. But you see this? Oh yeah. Remember, I'm with natural light. That's new. I like it. All right, so we tried this side with this very, very soft thing. Wider, it opens up. It doesn't stay concise like to do this. It just more feels like you can just slide it more. Now, for my memory, this one is a little more concise, so you kind of buff it little circles, I think. But let's try it. Maybe I am not. Okay. It picks up the product well. Now let's see. Yeah, this one feels that it packs a little bit more product. It's not as soft, and I'm talking minute, the difference, of course, is soft, but not as soft. I think it has to do with the shorter hairs. But obviously, it does a great job. I mean, this was my favorite buffer that I've been using, favorite. And so, well, guys, I don't know about you. I like this eye better with all the new brushes. Absolutely. Now, are these good quality gray blushes? Of course, they're my favorite. They're the ones I use. Would I recommend the new ones? Absolutely. Do you need both? No. Me? Yes. So if you're not a big brush collector or anything else, if you get these two brushes, you can skip all the ones that I show you. If you really want to stretch it, I think I would get these three. And of course, no surprise, all SoniaG. Those are my favorite brushes. And I'm not the only one, right? So I think we're done. Okay, great. Well, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. I can't believe I didn't say this at the beginning. Hello. So please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.